you need to learn to shut up. The moment you arrive abroad, Kenyans are so jealous, they cannot even tell you how they came to Germany or to the US, okay? I personally do not have like close friends in Germany. Call me an introvert, whatever you want to call me. Hi guys, it's your girl Kenyan in Germany. Guys, I'm at work. I'm actually in a hurry because I have late shift, guys, and there was a lot of traffic, guys, out there. So plus it's raining in Germany at the moment. So guys, I'm going to get the report from the early shift, and then guys, I'm going to take some few minutes, come and talk to you about a very interesting topic, something that's actually going on, like a lot of Kenyans. Wow, you know. So guys, like I said, let me get the report. Like, I know the patients, I was there yesterday, but you actually need an update on what's going on. How are your patients doing? How was it in the morning? Excuse me, guys. So guys, I'm going to see you in a minute, okay? And please subscribe if you haven't. We are on a road to 1,000 subscribers. Guys, we want to keep on growing on this channel, like more and more, okay? So subscribe to your girl. Guys, I'll see you later on. Bye. So guys, I'm back to talking to you. I just got my report and I'm back to talk to you guys. So a lot of people, even Kenyans abroad, like in the US, actually voted for President Trump, okay? And most of these people were actually did not put in mind what comes with voting for Trump. Look at what you guys are going through. So Trump is in like a few days ago, and we've seen a lot of cases of people like getting deported. And I've seen a lot of stories, a lot of YouTubers like talking about in the US, a lot of Kenyans like are getting paid to deport their fellow Kenyans, like 700, 300 euro, dollars, $1,000. There's so many videos going around TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, I don't know, guys. But there's so many stories going around, like people who are undocumented, like people who are illegally in the US. And mind you, these people have been in the US for like the longest time ever. Yeah, now they're getting deported. Most of these people actually have nothing to go back to at home. At least they have their families and all that. But I'm talking about like property wise, like someone has been in the US for the longest. Maybe they thought nothing is like this is going to happen. So most people did not actually invest back home. So now we are here, Trump is in for how many years? I don't know, the first years. And so guys, see what you people are suffering, are going through, the whole deportation stuff. Okay, they have actually been posting a few videos, like they posted a video of this guy getting raided at his home. I'm not sure if that's true, if he's an illegal migrant in the US, but all in all, there has been for years, guys, like stories about people back home saying Kenyans wakona wivu, Kenyans are very jealous. Most of them are in the US, most of them are in Europe, like I'm in Europe. And I remember back then people used to say, or even now, okay, like most people complain, Kenyans are so jealous, they cannot even tell you how they came to Germany or to the US, okay? They cannot even invite you abroad, okay? Like wakona wivu sana, all they do is wanakuja home, they do things, wakona pesa, wataki pia si tukue nini to profit, yani wataki pia si to make it, you know, they only want to make it themselves. Let me tell you guys, most of these people, before you start judging them, before you start judging any Kenyan out there, why they're not inviting you abroad, just ask yourself, Why is this person in the US? Why? How did this person get in the US? How did this person come to Europe? How legal is this person in that certain country? Like, do they have documents, like the legal documents? Like, are they allowed to be in that country? So before you start going around, like, you know, and as far as I can remember, we have a lot of Kenyans back home who are actually very jealous, okay? They're very jealous. So don't just talk about Kenyans abroad or Africans abroad being jealous. It's like Africans in general, if you ask me, okay? Back home and here, we have Africans who are actually jealous. I will talk about myself because I live in Europe. I personally do not have like close friends in Germany. Call me an introvert, whatever you want to call me. I do have co-workers, I do have people here and there that I know actually as Kenyans. But like best friends where we go out to drink coffee, like go out for lunch, I do not have these kind of friends. And during this time in the US where people are getting deported, it's because most of you guys, hamwezi nyamaza, you're always like telling about your stories, like gossiping around, like talking about other people, like talking about your stuff. Like, you need to learn to shut up. The moment you arrive abroad, whether it's the US, whether it's Germany, you need to learn how to close your mouth. Especially if it's something that you want to do, like don't let anybody know about your moves. Like, be a secretive person. Like, you can talk to people, you can go out with people, have fun, you can invite people over like for lunch, for dinner at your place, but I'm saying some things just keep them to yourself. Not even your family is worth telling some things, okay? Some things nyamaza to, like, keep quiet, because some of these reasons ndio zinafanya most people in the US wanna get deported, because you went out and told people like you need papers, you don't have papers, you're not legal in this country, like umesheneneka all your stuffs, like you've told everybody about your stuffs, and now you are a very, during this Trump time, you are very easy, what do you call it? Easy thing to get, easy person to get, okay? Easy prey. Like, everybody knows about you. Like, if I'm need with $1,000 or $700, I know who I'm going to like set up to get deported. And one thing I must say about most Africans, Kenyans who voted, or blacks, Mexicans, everybody who voted, any immigrant who actually went ahead to vote for Trump, you actually thought maybe you are making like illegal people like get deported. But you did not count in your cousins who are illegal in the US. You did not count in your girlfriend, your boyfriend who do not have legal papers. You did not think about your best co-worker that you actually did not know he never had papers. Now he's getting deported. So we did not put that in mind. Like, voting in Trump or whoever you voted for to deport people, it actually has a lot of consequences. Like, think about the whole African shops, the whole immigrant shops, supermarkets, all over Diaspora, guys, being led, being like owned by these people. These people, most of them have like big businesses where you profit, where I profit from, okay? Where I do buy my veggies, my whole stuff from my home country, things that remind me of my home country. Now here we voted Trump, or you voted Trump, and now these people are getting deported, guys. Like, it's not only a loss for these people, but also for us. For us people who actually used to having businesses, like profiting from such people, businesses, your nanny might be from a country where they do not have legal papers. I don't know, you might be having someone who actually give you work. You've been working for them and they do not have legal papers, which means that second or that job you have, you're going to lose it, because the person who employs you might end up not having legal papers. So guys, every time we do such things, like put in mind, what consequence does this have to do with me, not only with me, but with my loved ones that I love here. And I think about people back home. there's so many people who are profiting from people in the diaspora, whether it's in Germany or US, wherever it is, Europe, I don't know. We send a lot of money back home, guys. We send a lot of money. As far as I'm concerned, I think the money Kenyans send back to Kenya might be maybe more than the economy in Kenya is able to provide. Like abroad, people sending money, it's huge. Like it's huge economy for our countries back home. So don't forget that. So voting for Trump, people getting deported means the economy back in our countries is actually going to go down, okay? And we also have people who have been paying school fees, who have been buying food for people back home, not only in Kenya, guys, Africa, Haiti, Jamaica, all those countries where poverty is actually number one, okay? Like most of us who came abroad, it's either you came here to study and you're from a rich family, but 99% of people going abroad mostly are from poverty-stricken families, like from poor families. And I'm not saying poor family that you cannot afford something to eat, no. I mean a poor family in a way that you cannot afford to survive back home, or if you afford to survive back home, your family is not going to be able to survive. That you actually need more money to sustain your families back home. That's what I mean by poverty, okay? Don't get me wrong and say, oh, me, I have a house, I have this and this. Okay? But you did not have this before you came abroad, before you went to the US. You did not have that property. So US has actually made it possible for you to get these properties. So most people who actually came abroad are mostly from poor families. Sorry to say that. Comment down below if you have another minor, like if you mean something else. But I'm saying there are people who actually come here to study and then go back home. They're from rich families. So the rich kids back home, they actually come to Europe. They go to the US. They go skiing in Switzerland and all that, and they go back home. Like they have their own months where they go for holidays. Look at someone like the president's daughter. She goes abroad, maybe for meetings and all that, and then she goes back home. Like mbona yeye akuji Germany? Why is she not going to the US? Like to live there? Because she has a better life back home. Okay, she actually sees the reason why she should be staying at home because she has money. She's not suffering. She's not financially suffering. Okay, so if you want to argue with me that you are in abroad because you are rich, comment down below. Let us know, please, guys. We are not arguing, we are discussing. Okay, don't take this as an insult. It's a discussion between us, guys. So, okay, this whole mass deportations for people in the US, I feel so bad for them. Actually, I feel so bad for them. Mind you, they coming abroad, like coming wherever it is, like getting to the airport and then being able to like get through what do you call them, TSA and all those people, like getting through that gate, immigration gate, and being allowed onto the other side of the continent, like the US, Europe, Germany. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. And these people have been staying here, like they have been so thankful. Most of them have actually been working very hard. And now comes this point where they're getting deported. And being deported, what I understand, means that it's not going to be easy for you to actually come back to this country, like where you get deported from. So it's going to be very hard for these people. I don't know, playing green card, if that's going to help. Like, they deport you and your name and your whole details, all your details, these people have them, okay? So it's not going to be easy. And let me also talk about people who live in the diaspora, and they're all about like mimicking people back home, like, you know, insulting them, like, you know, thinking like umefika maju, so you are there, nothing bad can happen to you. Guys, look at you now. Look at you. Just hope you're not among the people going to get deported. Okay? Just hope that you're not among these people. And if you are, then people are waiting at your people are actually waiting for you at home. People are going to do the same to you. People are going to mimic you. People are going to laugh at you, especially if you have not like gained, like done anything for yourself back home, like property wise, you know, people are actually going to laugh at you. So if you are that person who don't send people money, if you have, you know, and I'm not saying you should be sending money to people anyhow back home, no, but I'm saying you've never done anything for someone back in your home country. These people are not waiting for you. They're actually going to do the revenge. So guys, if you have had these stories about the deportations, let me know. Excuse my homework, guys, I'm not feeling well, but in Germany you have to work, okay? So yeah, that's my topic of the day, guys, the mass deportation. And like I said, be very careful when you're out there saying Kenyans wako na wivu, Africans are jealous, Africans in diaspora are very jealous, they don't want to help us, they don't want to do this and that for us. Guys, it's because most of these people's hands are tied. There's no way they can help. Even them, they're suffering. So it's going to go. So guys, welcome back. We were not done with our talking, guys. So it's break time, guys. I need you nakula sapa. Look at what I'm having, guys. A healthy big bowl of salad. So itabidi tukule, and I'm talking to you guys. So let's hope nobody interrupts again, guys. So good. So yummy. So guys, I have a few minutes and then I have to go back to work. 6 p.m. almost. Sorry guys for talking to you while eating, but just understand the situation. So you are saying Kenyans abroad. Most people are saying Kenyans amongst themselves, like Kenyans abroad, actually hate each other more than Kenyans back home, okay? And then I was thinking, if someone is ready to set someone else for as low as $700, $300, that means most Kenyans are actually suffering kumaju. Like people abroad are financially struggling. If you can actually sell your brother to the cops, to FBI, to whoever is coming to pick them up, you must be a very broke person. And these broke people, let's call them broke people, broke and jealous, are actually seeing this as a business opportunity. Plus they imagine if I say Shiro, Kamau, Njuguna, whoever, Amina, Omondi, like they do not have papers. I have like 4 or 5 people times 700, and these people are doing their calculations in terms of Kenya shillings. Otherwise, if they were doing that in US dollars, that's very little money, guys. Peanuts. Peanuts. No. If you're from another country watching this, like maybe Mexico, Jamaica, Haiti, I think. Haiti. Please let us know. Do you know of anyone who's getting deported? Like if you're living in the US, you have like people affected by this whole deportation Trump new rule. Comment down below, guys, please. Let us know. Plus, if you're watching this and you do not have legal papers, whichever country you are watching from, maybe it's time to, I don't know, hide, or tell them you don't have papers so that they can deport you. I don't know, guys. Like boys out there, diaspora, akipoleni sana, I'm so sorry for this. Like, I do not wish anyone like such things to happen. Some people, some of us, the way we left our homes, it has not changed. Okay, like the same house, but you left your family, it has not changed. They have never moved, they are never financially stable, like they have not done anything apart from you going abroad, and now they're sending you back home, guys. Just imagine the situation. I'm having a green and red salad. So I think you're going to get shocked by people who are going to get deported, because some people we actually thought had legal papers, and now comes the deportation, they get deported. You're going to get surprised. Anyway, like I said, I'm not wishing anybody, not even my enemy, to get deported. And if you have any advice, if you're watching this video or any other platform talking about these whole deportations, like kindly maybe advise our foreigners, like our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, from whichever country you're coming from. As long as you know someone somewhere who is actually in diaspora, who do not have papers, like these people are watching these kind of videos because they actually need us the most. This is the time these people want our advice, your advice, my advice. Like they want to know what to do, like what next, because the government is looking for them, and now all they have is us. Like some are even hiding as we talk, you know, some are hiding, they do not know what to do. You know, we have actually family members who went abroad so many years ago, so many years ago, and they've actually never returned back home. Like they have never been home. Some of the family members actually thought or think they actually passed because there is no contact. So these people might be affected by this whole deportation thing. But imagine you went abroad so many years ago, you've never returned home, and you have your family, and your family actually thinks that you're no longer there, and then okay, they deport you, you show up. Obviously it's a happy ending or a happy end for the family, but like I said, you have so many people who actually have no contact with their African families back home. Okay, like I don't know, this is so confusing, the whole story, guys. plus the situation at home at the moment, like political wise. Okay, you guys know our government at the moment. People are looking of ways to, most people, not everybody, people are looking for ways of getting out of Kenya, and the governments out there are looking for ways to deport you home. So it's very confusing. This is a very confusing time for all people who actually come from countries where the political stability is like bad. And now you're in the US, you're in Europe, Germany, up next maybe. It's a very bad time for everybody who actually come from such countries. Like, you can only wish and hope that everything goes well, guys. And let me say, every time you have a chance to do something, like, you use that chance wisely. Like, if you go abroad, if you are learning something, like, learn something, do a course, go to a college, go to uni, get a degree. Like, use that time you have. If you're only there to work, make sure you maybe save some money, okay, and do something. Like, always have a plan B. Do not sit there and think, oh, we cannot invest back home because Kenyans are this and that, and I can never go back home. You never know what's happening tomorrow. You know, we are all foreigners in these countries, and you never know what happens tomorrow. You know, there could be from today, tomorrow, something weird. Like, people decide every black person must leave this country tomorrow, and they mean it. It means you probably have no one else in other countries, so it means you're going to go back to your country. That country that you have been saying, I'm not going back to Kenya, I'm not going back to Nigeria, I'm not going back to Ghana. You know, I'm not going back to wherever you're coming from. That's the country that you're actually going to go back to. Your documents say you're a Kenyan, you're going back to Kenya. Okay? So never say never, guys. Never actually have other plans, like, I want to invest maybe in the UK, I want to invest in Austria, in Switzerland, all that as a plan B, but always have your home as an option also, like the back of your head. Like, just know things can happen, okay? Life is not guaranteed. Anyway, who am I to continue talking here, guys? So sorry for talking to you. Like, this is a very mixed up video, guys, all over the place, but the message is only the whole deportations of Africans from the US, Trump, politics and all that. Like, people are suffering a lot of, you know, guys, you need to watch those stories. And if you're busy there saying Kenyans wako na wivu, just know, like, not everybody's like that, okay? Like, we do have Kenyans who are actually very good and helping, and they're actually helping these people as we speak. But we also have those Kenyans wasaliti, like the ones like selling their own people to the government because of a few dollars that they're going to spend within I don't know how long, and then it's gone. But just know, these people you actually disrespecting, doing these bad things to, those are the same people you're actually going to find when you're on your way back. Like, when you're going back home, this might actually be people you meet at the airport. These are the people who might be working at the airport by the time you return home. This might be your future Uber guy, like taxi guy taking you home to your home country, okay? Like, these might be people you're going to meet up next. So be respectful. Like, let's respect each other's hustle. Life out here is not easy, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. When I tell you that, and those saying I'm always talking about bad things about Europe, Germany, guys, this is how it is. I will talk about good things about Germany, about Europe, things that I know. But until then, I need to tackle some few topics that I actually feel need to be talked about as soon as I can. And like I said, subscribe. We are road to 1,000 subscribers, and I know that's not a lot, but it makes a big difference, guys. Like, if you subscribe, if you like my videos, if you share them, if you comment, like, you're not commenting for me, you're commenting for other people reading the comments. Like, comments are very important, because through comments someone might learn a lot through the comments. Even though I talked about a certain topic, like, comments mean a lot. Like, if you're commenting something, make sure it's something positive. Make sure you're commenting things that might influence someone watching this video or reading the comments. Make sure you comment good things, like positive things, you know. You're not commenting it for me, guys. You see, me, I'm working. I'm a full-time nurse in Germany. I know I don't earn a lot, but I do not need YouTube to survive, guys. So usually the videos that I'm doing here, guys, it's for you, it's for someone else, it's for anyone home, anyone here in the diaspora actually looking for some informations, guys. Okay, like when I talk about something, or maybe just for entertainment purpose. Like, if someone watches my video, like, they get entertained, maybe they're cleaning or they're cooking, it's on a Sunday, on a weekend, they're relaxing at home and they're watching my video. Guys, I can see you're watching my video. Thank you. Give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't. Like, it's just for entertainment purpose, okay? So if you're commenting here down below, guys, just know there's someone who searched a video like the one you're watching now, the topic, and they got this video, and the video might end up not having all the information this person is looking for. So if you comment something that you know, something that's positive, it's going to profit a lot of people, guys. And you know, nowadays we use YouTube not only to earn money, but also to educate other people, you know. I know most videos are here to educate each other, to actually guide each other through our tough life that we have today. All of us, we are having tough lives, guys. Whether we are back in our home country, whether it's in another country like Jamaica, I don't know, Ghana, Nigeria, Africa, wherever. It does not matter where you're watching from. We all have our hard life, okay? Look at the Americans, guys. Most of them are actually going to other countries. I've seen a lot of Americans going to Kenya, relocating to Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, all those countries, Jamaica, like those quiet countries, Costa Rica, all those countries. These people are actually tired. Most of them are tired of their country, of their politics, of these 2 to 3 jobs that they're not making it in life. Like, they're not reaching their goals. You know, people are actually moving from countries to countries, okay? And with this tough kind of life, most people actually are preferring countries where, you know, they have their peace of mind, okay? They do not have to earn millions, but, oh guys, it's getting late. They do not have to earn millions, but at least you have your peace of mind, okay? So, one last advice to whoever is watching and is maybe getting deported, or you know someone who is getting deported. Going back to your country can never be a wrong thing. It does not matter how much you've achieved in life. It does not matter how bad your relationship was back then with your family. Going back to your country, somewhere you were born, somewhere you grew up in, it can never be a wrong thing. Like, you can always go back to your home country, you know. And in your home country, the best thing you can do is maybe start from zero, have a goal, and start working towards your goal, guys. Like, it's never wrong going back to your country, no matter how poor your country is. Go back to your country, just start from somewhere, pray to God that things do work out well. And like I said, like in Kenya, you can actually start any business. You can start a vegetable selling business, and you thrive. You maybe in future maybe do gardening, like farmer, become a farmer. Start somewhere small, maybe with chicken, goats, pig. Just start somewhere, and you do not need a lot of money, guys, by the way, in our African countries. And yeah, so being abroad is like not everything, and being in Africa is not nothing. Okay, life is how you make it, life is how you take it, life is how you do it. Do your life, have a goal, work towards your goal, and with everything in place, and then God, you're going to make it, guys. So I think we need to end this video here. So guys, I love you so much for subscribing, for tuning in, and I'm hopefully going to see you on the next one, guys. Bye, cheers.